Karen introduced us to Savingrace. I think they were fundamentally a key issue of why the house sold so quickly. They know what they're doing. They basically come in, look at your house, see the potential of your house, and then dress it. Obviously, no one likes to think that someone else can come in and do a better job on making their house look great, but they certainly did that, and the end result was absolutely fantastic. Blown away with what they did.
The home styling, yeah, she did a great job.
She did, didn't she? Yeah.
Tia and her partner.
But Tia, wasn't she a character? She came into our place and I had what you call a bit of a brag room at home. You know, I had all my memorabilia there in this room. And
John was very proud of his brag room.
I was very proud of my little office with all my photos and pictures and life-saving and footy up around
Tia
there.
walks in and she said, this all has to go.
This has all got to go. I looked at her with this horrified, I beg your pardon.
And then she turned it into a lovely room. She turned
it into a little room with a little bed in it and, you know, made it cosy.
When it came to getting the property presented, we managed to have Tia from Savingrace come round and she was absolutely amazing.
We redressed the house using their unique way of styling a house, and within 2 or 3 weeks we'd sold the house for a reasonable offer as well. So we're very, very happy with the service that we received.
She created what was called outside the studio.
We used to call it the side room, and it's a great self-contained flat.
In essence, like a 5th bedroom, but the grandkids used to play in it. But she called it a studio.
And she turned it into a studio.
And that's right. She actually created a studio.
A self-contained studio. It was lovely.
She gave us a lot of advice and tips on how to use what we actually had. But we had a few rooms that we just didn't really have the furniture to sort of really make it look amazing. And Tia came down. She let us have some of their furniture, and she actually came in and styled our property for us.
Do you know what? They were so good. My mother is a very elderly lady now, but very, very, very smart cookie. Actually thought that it was an artist's impression.
Oh, I think it's really money well spent. Doing doing your home up and rooms up like that, and you know, investing in someone like Tia, because it does make such a difference.
And she also suggested that we needed to do some painting. Sometimes when you're living in a place, when you've been there 42 years such as we had, there's an acceptance of what you have being the norm.
You can't see the forest for the trees.
That's right. But then when someone says, well, why don't you do this or why don't you do that? And we could see at the end of it all, when we did those things, that the house was much better for it.
I put it on Facebook, obviously I'm from England. Lots of people said, oh, where's that house? Is that the new house you've just bought? I went, no, that's the house we've sold.
Came down on the day of photography and for the video and made sure everything was spot on, and it looked amazing. We could never have got the house looking the way it did without Tia and Savingrace's help.
And people that actually went in there on a regular basis didn't recognise the house. It was that different. I think what they did downstairs was unbelievable. Yeah, the whole idea of how they re-scoped the house so people could have the idea of that could be their dream house was fantastic.